What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my entire ThinkorSwim setup. I'm going to be showing you how to set up all these separate screens that I have. So yeah, this has been a highly requested video, so make sure you guys do click that like button. This is going to be fully in depth and I'm going to show you literally how I have everything set up. So again, make sure you guys click the like button, make sure you guys are subscribed. But without further ado, let's hop into the video. So as soon as you open up ThinkorSwim, this is how your entire setup is going to look like. You're going to have the news over here, Trader TV, a quick chart, and then your overall chart right here is going to be pretty ugly. So very first thing you want to do, go to the settings icon and you want to go over to, I believe it's going to be time axis. Yes. On the time axis, what you want to do is set this to 10 on the expansion area and click apply. That way the candlestick isn't right up against this side right here. If you want, you can keep it like that, but I personally like to have a little space in between that. After that, you're going to go back to the settings, and what you're going to do is you're going to uncheck the grid. I personally don't like having the grid, so I'm going to take that off. And then personally, when it comes to my candles, I like to have them a bright green, and I do want to make sure that they're filled, so I'm going to make sure that the green is, again, bright green, and then the red, I personally like to have mine like a darker red. So we're going to put both of these to dark red, and then you're going to click apply and add it to the chart. Now you can play around with the background if you really want. You can make it a lighter gray or darker gray, black, really up to you. But as far as my main screen on ThinkorSwim, what I have is it's going to be 4 different exponential moving averages. So just type in EXP, and what you're going to do is you're going to add these 4 times. Now the very first one is going to be the 5 EMA, which I make this green color right here. The second one is going to be the 8 EMA, which we make this pink. And then the next one is going to be the 21 EMA, which I make white. If you guys don't know why I use these moving averages, I do discuss it in my new trading ebook, The New Age of Technical Analysis. If you guys do want to purchase that, the link is going to be down in the description. So make sure you guys do pick yourself up a copy. Anyways, the next one I make is the 55 EMA, and then all you want to do is click apply on the chart. So now after I have my exponential moving averages, I put my simple moving averages, and we're going to add 3 of these. So the first one's going to be the 50 SMA, which we're going to make this yellow right here. The next one is going to be the 100 SMA, which is going to be a dark blue color right there. And then the final one is going to be the 200 SMA, which I am going to make red. So after you have all that, this is what your screen should look like. Again, if you don't like this darker color right here, you could change it to, a different variation of blue, or maybe you want the red to be brighter, just choose a different variation of the red. Anyways, this is going to be all the moving averages that I use on my main screen. Now, as far as the other indicators that I use, I like to use the stochastic slow. So all you're going to do, type in stochastic slow, apply that to the chart. And then I also like to use the on balance volume. So we're going to add that to the chart. And what we're going to do is we're going to drag the on balance volume on top of the volume tab. That way it pops up right there. And then finally, as you guys know, I love my TTM squeeze. I personally like to use the TTM squeeze pro, but on this right here, all I have is a normal TTM squeeze. On my main setup, I have the TTM squeeze pro. So if you guys do want to use the TTM squeeze pro and you do want to know how to use it, I have links down in the description. Make sure you guys watch those videos. And if you would like to purchase the TTM Squeeze Pro, there is also a link down in the description. Anyway, so this is how my main chart is going to look. Again, I talk about how to use all of these indicators in my new trading ebook. So again, if you guys want that, feel free to pick it up. But again, this is going to be the main chart right here. So now once we're done with the main chart, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up a flexible grid. And before I hop into the flexible grid, honestly, right here, I don't have any of this. I just turn them all into watch list. So if you want to add a watch list, you just click this plus button right here and then watch list, and then you can make your own personal ones. So personally, I just have a bunch of them. Most of them are going to be squeeze scanners that I like to use, but again, you can make any personal watch list that you would like. So now with setting up the flexible grid, personally what I do, first off, you want to come up here, make sure this is checked as customized grid, and I add 6 of them, or I want to keep 6 of them in total. You want to make sure that you symbol link all of them. So what you want to do is you want to make them all red, and then once you make them all red, what you're going to do, come up here, uncheck customize grid, and then what you want to do is, again, we do have to make it so you can actually see to the edge. So what we're going to do, 10 on the expansion, then we're going to go back to the appearance. We're going to take off the grid. We're going to make this a little lighter color of a gray. And then again, you can play around with the candlesticks to choose whatever color you want. But personally, this is going to be my main day trading chart right here. So what I'm going to do and what I use for day trading is, again, I'm going to go back to the exponential moving averages and I'm going to add 6 of them. Now, the very first exponential moving average is going to be the 5 EMA, which I'm going to make green. The next one is going to be the 8, which I'm going to make purple. The third one is going to be the 21 EMA, again, which is going to be the white color. Then the 34 EMA, which is going to be the red color right here. Again, if you guys don't know how to use these exponential moving averages, make sure you guys do pick up my new trading ebook. Then we make the 55, and then the final one is going to be the 89. And I'm going to make this little teal color right there. And then we're going to click apply. Now, after that, again, I use my TTM Squeeze Pro, but we're just going to have to put the normal TTM Squeeze on here. And then once that's done, and then on top of that, what I would do is I would go back to the appearance and make the volume bars the same color. I just don't like having the navy blue volume bars. But anyways, once you have this set up, what you're going to do from here is you're going to right click and you're going to go to style and you're going to save style. We're going to name this DT setup. And then we want to include the patterns and the study set. So once you do that, click save, go to your next chart, right click, go to styles, load, day trade setup. You're going to do that on all of these and then boom. So this is how your chart is going to look when you're done all that. Now, when I'm day trading, personally, what I do is I'm going to set one of these to the 1 hour. I'm going to set the next one to a 4 hour. I'm going to set the next one to a daily. And then the ones down here are going to be the 5 minute, 10 minute, which you're going to have to custom. You're going to have to add the 10 minutes. So what you're going to do is you're going to click right here, click customize, add time frame, and then intraday, and you want to put this up to a 10-minute time frame. Click add and apply. So now what we're going to do, we're going to make this the 10-minute. Now, personally, when I'm doing my analysis, I'm going to be looking at the 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily, and looking at these moving averages right here. Once I determine the overall direction of where I'm going to be looking to take the trade, I'm going to take off these 2 charts right here. So all you have to do is unclick chart, and then from there, I'm going to put on the time and sales, and then the level 2. If you guys don't know how to read the tape, I will be leaving a link down in the description for that. Make sure you guys do watch that video as well. But personally, when I'm actually day trading, it's going to be 5 minute, 10 minute, 1 minute, and then I'll actually add a 3 minute as well. Or if there's a squeeze, I'll put the squeeze up right here. So this is going to be my overall day trading setup. So once you have this set up, all you're going to do is click this button right here, and then you're going to click detach. Once you click detach, it's going to open up a different window right here. And then this screen is going to go on my middle monitor. I personally have 3 different monitors. So this goes right in the middle because it's my main, it's the main thing that I'm watching when I'm actually trading. So once we're done with all this, we're then going to set up the watch list that I kind of watch on this monitor over here. It'll make sense here in a minute, but what I do is you're going to add 2 more on the right. Again, go up here, click customize grid. Once you're done, take it off. We're going to take off the time and sales, and then we're going to take off level 2. From here, what you want to do is you want to make sure these are all unlinked. So let's unlink all of these real quick. And then once you're done all that, just throw a chart on right here. And then again, take off time and sales and put chart. And then after that, just put another one down here. We'll put Apple, take off level 2, and then again, do a chart. So now once you're done with all that, again, what you'll do, right click, go to style, load style, day trade setup. Same thing here, style, load style, day trade setup. So now basically what I do when I'm day trading is I like to keep the SPX. So I'll put SPX right here, and then I'll put QQQ, because obviously when we're day trading, we want to know what SPY and QQQ are doing. If there's 2 swing trades that I'm going to be looking at, like right now, I'm currently in a beyond debit spread. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on Beyond over here. And then I was in a USD JPY swing trade. So what I'm going to do from there, again, if I'm in 2 swing trades, I'm going to throw them both up on this screen right here. And then typically when I'm day trading, what I'm going to do is I have 4 stocks that I keep on watch. So let's say I was watching Nvidia today to the downside. I was watching Meta to the downside today. And then I was also watching Microsoft. So if I'm watching 4 stocks, these are going to be where I put them at. So I can just look over on this screen right here. Again, this is on my right monitor. I have one right in the middle and then one to my left. So all I have to do is look to my right and I can see everything that I need to know throughout the day. So if I'm looking at this screen, okay, Amazon is starting to break below its pre-market low, or Meta is starting to break below its pre-market low. Oh, Microsoft is orbiting to the downside. All it takes is one quick look at this screen right here, and I can determine, okay, what should I have up on the main monitor? So again, I keep this all the way on the right screen. Once you have this set up, you're gonna do the same thing. Come up here and then click that button, click detach. Then once you're done that, you're gonna have this window pop up right here, which is perfect. So again, I keep that over here. So now once you're done all that, those are going to be the 2 main setups that I use. Again, just keeping an eye on basically everything. And then the main day trading setup with the level 2 and my 5-minute, 10-minute, 1-minute, and 3-minute. So now once I'm done all that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the show actions menu, or actually this button right here. We're gonna click customize grid, and we are going to delete everything on here. So let's delete all of them besides one chart. So we do wanna leave one chart. So now what we're gonna set up is we're gonna set up my main swing trading chart. So what we're gonna do is we are going to delete all of these exponential moving averages. We are going to keep the TTM squeeze. And what we're gonna do is we are going to add 3 sets of the Keltner channel. So add 3 of these. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on the settings. You're gonna set the factor to 1 and then click OK. And then you're gonna set the next one to 2. And then you're going to set the final one to 3. So once you're done with that, click apply. And this is how your Keltner channels are going to look. Now with the Keltner channels, I also talk about this in my book, but you got the middle line right here, which is going to be a moving average. And then the Keltner channels bases these bands up here off of ATR. So basically what that factor is telling you is this is 1 ATR away from the mean. This is -1 ATR from the mean, -2, -3, +1, +2, +3. So personally with this, I really like to use this for swing trading, just really looking at the squeeze, seeing if we have a squeeze and is it holding above or is it holding below. So this setup is going to be very, very easy. Once you're done with that, all you're gonna do is click detach. And then again, you have a screen that pops up right there. Now I also use another swing trading setup. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back here and then take off the Keltner channels. Click apply. We're gonna go back to the exponential moving averages and we're going to add 2 of them. The very first one is going to be the 21 EMA and we're going to make that this purple. Click OK. And then the second one is going to be the 34 EMA, which again, I'm going to make red, and then we're going to click apply. Now, once we're done with that, we are then going to go to the stochastic slow. And we're going to add that as well. And then again, we're going to add the on balance volume, which we can do right there. And then we're going to put that over the normal volume as well. So the whole reason why I'm in this swing trade right now on Beyond is because we have a stochastic divergence. We have a buy signal here, higher buy signal here, higher buy signal here. Again, I talk about this all in my trading ebook. I know I keep bringing it up, but the link is down in the description if you guys do want to pick up a copy. Anyways, so this is going to be my other swing trading setup. So what you're going to do, come here, and then you're going to click detach. Now through all this, what we have is we have our main screen, which is going to be right here. Then we have the screen right here where we can keep an eye on everything in the market. Then we have our day trading setup right here. And then we have both of our swing trading setups right here. So now, once I have all of that set up, that's pretty much all I use. And then of course I have like day trading watch list, priority weekly watch list, etc., etc. But once I'm done with all that, what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to set up Active Trader. If you guys don't know how to use Active Trader, if you're day trading, you need to be using it. So I'm gonna show you guys how I set mine up. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on the trade tab, and then you're gonna go to active trader. Now from here, for some reason it sets up futures, but anyways, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set up 4 of these. So you'll just go up there to this little box thing and do 4. And then what you're gonna do is I'm going to take off the charts, take off chart, and then from here is where I add my contract. So let's say, you know, I'm watching AMD. All you gotta do is go to the option chain, right click, copy, and then go to active trader and then paste it. So once you do that, this is going to give you the option chain. So if you wanted to buy, you know, an AMD contract, you would paste it into there, just click buy market, sell market. So this is how you're gonna get into your day trades quicker and get out of them quicker. So let's just put a bunch of different contracts in here. As you can see, I got AMD here, Meta here, Google here, and then Nvidia right here. So now I don't have it, so it's just buy market and sell market. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the configure buttons right here, and then I like to put buy the ask. So buy the ask, I'm gonna have that right next to buy the market. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna click it and drag it up there, and then you're going to do sell the bid. So you wanna find sell the bid, add that, and then drag it up right in front of sell market. So this is how my active trader is going to look, because typically I'll buy the market if the stock is breaking out quickly, but if it's kind of just sitting there, I'm going to buy the ask. And then typically when it's moving in my direction, I'm just going to sell the bid to get in very quick. And then the other thing is you want to make sure that auto send is on. What you want to do is you want to go to configure, you want to click auto send, and then you want to drag that and put that on the first line as well. What you want to do is you want to automatically check this. So when you automatically check it, if you were to just go buy the ask, it's going to buy the position for you right away. If you were to sell the bid, it's going to sell it for you right away, because typically when you're on ThinkorSwim and you go to the option chain, you click on the option that you want, and then you got to click confirm and send, and then it pops up with another screen where you have to confirm it yet again. This makes it 1,000 times quicker and 100 times easier to get in and out of your position. So make sure the auto send is on. And then you also want to have the quantity, which is right there. We're just going to bring that up, click OK. So depending on what your quantity is, maybe you like 200 contracts, maybe you only use 1 contract, you're just going to put it right here. Whatever your quantity is, you're going to just put it in there. So this is how you're going to set up your active trader. Again, you're just going to add it to all 4 of these right here. And then typically what I do with this is I put this all the way on my left monitor. So I strictly leave this screen right here to actually executing my trades on the active trader. And then again, this is my main screen right here that I'm going to be keeping in the middle, my main day trades. And then what I'll do is I'll keep this up over here. So this is mainly what I'm going to be using when I'm day trading. And then later in the day, when I start going for my swing trades, I'm going to be more so looking at this screen right here. And then the final screen that I like to use, I actually forgot to set this one up. I actually forgot to set this one up with you guys, but go back to your flexible grid. And what you're going to do is you're going to delete everything off of here. So now from here, I also like to use my person's pivots. Again, if you guys don't know how to use the person's pivots, I will be leaving a link down in the description. I also talk about it in the book. But what you're going to do is you're going to put on 4 of these. Very first thing you want to do, go to the settings, and then you want to make sure that you have show only today yes. Now you can feel free to color code these how you want. I'm just going to do it by default. But you do want to make sure that the S3 and the R3 are on. Show only today, and then the very first one is going to be the daily. Now the second one we're going to put to the weekly, and then same thing, R3, S3 on, and then click OK. The third one is going to be the monthly, and then again, R3, S3, click OK. And then finally, we're going to make this one the quarterly. Right there, R3, S3, show only today, yes. And now I know this looks like a disaster. I get this question all the time. What you're going to do from here is go to your settings button, and then you're going to go to, I believe it is price axis, yes. And then you're going to uncheck fit studies and uncheck fit study markers, and then click apply. And there you go. So now once you're done with that, detach that. And there you go, you got the screen set up for your person's pivots. Personally, with the person's pivots, what I do is I just go on over here. and then I'll drop it to a lower time frame. Say I'm day trading. Okay, this is a daily person's pivot support. I want to know about that level. If we go up here, this is going to be the daily person's pivot. I want to know about that. If we go up here, this is the weekly resistance. I want to know about that as well. So I'm going to put that right there. And basically the person's pivots helps you determine your price targets. Very easy way to find them. Again, I talk about them in the book. But yeah, that is going to be my entire ThinkorSwim setup. So again, if you guys did enjoy the video, this has been highly requested. So make sure you guys do click that like button, as well as clicking that subscribe and that bell icon. It would mean the absolute world to me. As always, everybody have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.